Hello everybody, another episode of MudbrainsTvDiy Do It Yourself. I haven't uploaded videos for I think the last 4 weeks. If you see what I built in the last 4 weeks, I think you will understand why it took me so long. Let's go back in time a bit. I was like 12 years old when the first Terminator movie came out. So I was not permitted to go to the cinema because in Germany there are like very strict rules for child protection and stuff. And it took me a while to see the movie. I think I was 14 or 15 years old when I saw it, and I was just blown away by the endoskeleton and all the stuff Stan Winston Studios did for this endoskeleton and the stop motion animation and the puppet animation, everything. It was just great. Then a couple of years later, Terminator 2 came out. And in this movie, there's this one scene where the scientist takes out the arm of the Terminator out of his closet, safe, whatever. When I saw that arm, it was like, I want to have one of those. So I built the Terminator arm. Let me show it to you. Here it is. The Terminator arm from Terminator 2, which got stored away in the closet of the scientist. And I think it turned out quite beautiful. It took me very long to build it, so the time lapse is not just one video this time, it's 4 videos actually, and each one is about 2 hours long. Here, along with this arm, I built this display stand for it, and there's once again magnets in there which attach to the arm, so you can like whoop. Now I'm going to show you some close-up shots of this and talk a little about what the challenges were, and then yeah, just visit the channel for the time-lapse videos if you're interested to see how I built this. Yeah. Terminator arm. I got one. It will be on my wall. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, whatever. Main thing is, thanks for watching. Bye bye. The main challenge with the model was the huge amount of parts that I had to build. I think that just for one finger I needed some like 30 parts. And each of these parts took multiple steps to make. The small pistons that would move each finger were the hardest to build. First I tried to cover a strip of cardboard with some brown paper, like wrapping it in the paper. But that was very, very time consuming. Later on I just folded the brown paper like every 2 millimeters on top of each other to form a tube, which was flat. When I was done, and this flat tube, I sculpted into a cylinder with a more rounded form. The hydraulics tubes really helped this model come to life. To build them, I've wrapped cardboard, which I had softened, around the plastic hose. That ensured me that the diameter would stay the same on the start and the finish of the tube. I used a lot of glue, which softened the cardboard. This gave me the possibility to bend it into form once the whole hose was wrapped, and so I got this nice organic thing going with it. After it dried, I could pull out the hose, and it was a very stable thing. Then I glued a small strip of paper, upward spiral around the whole cylinder, and this gave it the appearance that it's got now. This sculpture is by far the most complex thing I ever built. The overall build time was close to 60 hours. I tried to smooth every single edge on every little thing. Overall, the smoothing of the edges took up more than half of the build time. In the end, I glossed the whole model. The glossy spray paint really helps the whole model, I think. But please be careful. I first used the matte varnish to cover the whole model, and only then I used the glossy one. On a little test piece, I tried to use the glossy varnish first, or just the glossy varnish, and it darkened the whole cardboard because it soaked into the cardboard and somehow made it like dark brownie, and it didn't look good, and it wasn't even glossy. So first the matte varnish, let it dry, and then a glossy one, so that the gloss one can't soak into the cardboard. Yeah, that's it from here. Have a good day. Bye bye.